June 28th. For the word of the Lord is right and true. He is faithful in all he does. Psalm 33, verse 4. Psalm 33 is a song of praise. Sing joyfully to the Lord is how it begins. It goes on to list some of the things God has done that are worthy of our praise. The creation of the universe, the defeat of his enemies, and the covenant love by which he blesses his people. These are examples of the works of God that are praiseworthy, and they are a reflection of who he is. So is his word. It is right and true, and therefore so are his works. This is because of an important reality that is revealed in the very first page of the Bible. God's word is powerful and brings his will into being. Again and again in Genesis chapter 1, we read the words, God said, and it was so, and God saw that it was good. As the psalmist puts it later on in Psalm 33, for he spoke, and it came to be. He commanded, and it stood firm. God's word brought into existence everything that was on God's heart, and it reflected God's nature. Charles Spurgeon writes of Psalm 33, verse 4, for the word of the Lord is right. His ordinances, both natural, moral, and spiritual, are right, and especially his incarnate word, who is the Lord our righteousness. Whatever God has ordained must be good and just and excellent. There are no anomalies in God's universe except what sin has made. His word of command made all things good, and all his works are done in truth. His work is the outflow of his word, and it is true to it. He neither does nor says anything ill. In deed and speech, he agrees with himself and the purest truth. There is no lie in God's word, and no sham in his works. In creation, providence, and revelation, unalloyed truth abounds. We can be certain that all that God has done and is doing and will do is good, right, true, faithful, because he is good. And we can put our trust in his word, because it is the instrument that accomplishes his good, pleasing, and perfect will in the world. Today's decree: God's word is true, and all his works are true.